The figure shows the absolute value function. So this figure is the graph of the absolute value function. Which statement about the function is true? The first statement, the range of px is 0. The range of absolute value function is 0. You can see from the graph that the absolute value function is taking minimum value 0 and all the positive values. Because y-axis represents the range of a function, and you can see here from the graph that the absolute value function is taking all the values from 0 to infinity. So what does that mean? It means the range of an absolute value function is 0 to infinity. So this statement is not correct. The range is not 0. The domain of px is all positive numbers and 0. So let us see the domain of absolute value function on the graph. We can see that the x-axis, it's taking all the positive values, 0 as well as negative value. What does that mean? That the absolute value function is defined for all the positive values of x, for all the negative values of x, and for 0 as well. So it means that the domain of an absolute value function is all real number. What does that mean? It means this statement is incorrect because the domain is all real number. The range of px is all real number. Again, as we discussed, that the range of this absolute value function is 0 to infinity, not all real number. So this statement is also not correct, as the range is 0 to infinity. Fourth is the domain of px is all real number. Yes, the domain of px, the domain of absolute value function is all real number. So D is the right answer. Which of the following equation is true for some values of x? We know that the absolute value of an expression of any function is always positive or equal to 0. Absolute value function cannot take negative values. Absolute value function can't be negative for any expression. So let us take these statements one by one, these equations one by one. So the first statement is absolute value of negative x plus 3 is equals to 0. If we rewrite this equation, we have negative x plus 3 is equals to negative 3. So negative x plus 3, the absolute value of negative x plus 3 is equals to minus 3. This is not possible, as I told you that absolute value function cannot take negative values. It can't be equal to a negative number. So this equation is not correct. Let us take the second equation. Absolute value of x minus 3 plus 3 is equals to 0. So we can rewrite this equation as absolute value of x minus 3 is equals to minus 3. Again, we can see that this absolute value of x minus 3 is equals to a negative number, which is not possible, as I told you here that mod cannot be negative. The absolute value of any expression cannot be negative. Let us take the third part. Absolute value of x plus 3 minus 3 equals to 0. If we rewrite this equation, we can write this equation as x plus 3 is equals to 3. So this can be possible, and if you can see, if I take x is equals to 0, I'm taking any one value. So 0 plus 3 is equals to 3. So this equation is true. This equation is true for x is equals to 0. This equation is true for x is equals to 0. This was incorrect. This was correct. Although, let us take the last part, which is absolute value of x plus 3 is equals to 0. So again, we can write this equation as x plus 3 is equals to minus 3. Again, this is not correct. Why? Because absolute value of an expression cannot take negative values. So this is not correct. So C is the right answer. For what value of x? Absolute value of 2x minus 8 plus 1 equal to 3. So we have to find the value of x for which this expression is equal to 3. What does that mean? The value of x for which absolute value of 2x minus 8 plus 1 is equals to 3. So let us simplify this equation. Let us solve this equation. We can take this 1 to the other side. We can write this as 2x minus 8 is equals to 3 minus 1. 2x minus 8 is equals to 2. So now we know that if mod x is equals to 5, what does that mean? That x can take two values here. X can take 5, or x can be equal to minus 5 as well. Right? So we can generalize this, that if mod x is equals to a, so x can take either a or minus a, because the absolute value of a and minus a is a. Similarly, here what is given, mod absolute value of 2x minus 8 is equals to 2. It means that 2x minus 8 either equal to 2, or it would be equal to 2x minus 8 will be equal to minus 2. So from here we can take this negative 8 to the other side. We can write this as 2x is equals to 2 plus 8. Similarly here, 2x is equals to negative 2 plus 8. So 2x will be equal to 10, or it will be equal to 6. Now we will divide by 2 both sides to find the value of x. So x will be equal to 10 by 2, or x will be equal to 6 by 2. So we have two values of x here. X either equal to 5, or it will be equal to 3. So there are two values of x. X can be equal to 5, or it can be equal to 3. We can cross check our answer. Let us put x is equals to 5 in the given equation. X is equals to 5 in the given equation. 2 times 5 minus 8 plus 1. So when we solve this equation, this will become 10 minus 8 plus 1. And we can see that this is coming out 3. 10 minus 8 is 2 plus 1, and which is equals to 3. So this is equal to 3. So for x is equals to 5, the given expression is equals to 3. Let us check for x is equals to 3 as well. 2 times 3 minus 8 plus 1. So 2 times 3 is 6 minus 8 plus 1. So 6 minus 8 is negative 2, and the absolute value of negative 2 is 2. So this is also coming 3. So it means 5 and 3 satisfies the given equation. So the answer is 3 and 5. What is the solution to the equation shown? So we have to find the value of x for which both the sides are equal. And we know that if mod x is equals to absolute value of x is equals to 5, what does that mean? It means that x can be equal to 5, or it can be equal to minus 5 as well. So if we generalize this, that absolute value of x is equals to a, what does that mean? It means x is equals to either equal to a, or it will be equal to negative a. Now let's come to this equation. Here what is given? That 9 minus 2x, the absolute value of 9 minus 2x is equals to 4x. So this expression 9 minus 2x can be equal to 4x, or 9 minus 2x, it could be equal to minus 4x as well. So let us simplify these two equations. We will take this negative 2x to the other side. We can write this as 9 is equals to 4x plus 2x, or 9 is equals to, here as well, we will take this negative 2x to the other side, negative 4x plus 2x. So 4x plus 2x is equals to 6x is equals to 9, or negative 4x plus 2x, negative 2x is equals to 9. So from here, x would be equal to either 9 by 6, or it would be equal to negative 9 over 2. So let us simplify this. 3 to the 6 and 3 3s are 9. So there are two values of x. X is equals to 3 by 2, and x is equals to negative 9 over 2. Now let us cross check our solution that whether these values are satisfying the given equation or not. Let us check for x is equals to 3 by 2. Left hand side of the equation will be equal to, let us check x is equals to 3 by 2 is the solution to the given equation or not. So we will put x is equals to 3 by 2 in the given equation. 4 times 3 by 2 is equals to absolute value of 9 minus 2 times 3 by 2. So this is on the left hand side, 2 1 the 2, 2 to the 4. So on the left hand side we have 6, and on the right hand side we have 9 minus, we can cancel out 2 and 2, and this is 3. So this is 6 is equals to 6. So x is equals to 3 by 2 is a solution to the given equation. Now let us check about minus 9 by 2. X is equals to minus 9 by 2. So we will put 4 times minus 9 by 2 is equals to 9 minus 2 times minus 9 over 2. So the left hand side will become minus 18, 2 1s are 2, 2 2s are 4, and the right hand side will become 9 plus 9. So this is coming out negative 18 is equals to 18, which is not possible. So this cannot be a solution to the given equation. So what is our answer? We can enter our answer as either 3 by 2, or we can enter 1.5 as well. If absolute value of 2x minus 14 is equals to 4 and x squared plus 11 is equals to 36, what is the value of x? So we have to find the value of x for which both the equations are true. So we will simplify both the equations one by one. The first equation is absolute value of 2x minus 14 is equals to 4. We know that when mod x is equals to a, it means x can be equal to a, or it can be equal to minus a, right? So here absolute value of 2x minus 14 is equals to 4. It means 2x minus 14 is either equal to 4, or 2x minus 14 will be equal to minus 4. 2x minus 14 can take 4 and negative 4 as well. So let us simplify these two equations first. We will take this negative 14 to the other side. Same here. So 2x, this side 2x will be equal to 4 plus 14, and this side 2x will be equal to minus 4 plus 14. Now 2x will be equal to 18, or 2x will be equal to 10. Now to find the value of x, we will divide by 2 both sides. So this will be equal to 18 by 2, and this will be equal to 10 by 2. So there are two values of x here. One is 9 and the second is 5. 2 1 9s are 18 and 2 5s are 10. So there are two values from the equation. First equation 9 and 5. So 9 and 5 will satisfy this equation. Now let us solve the second equation, which is x squared plus 11 is equals to 36. So we will take this 11 to the other side. This will become x square is equals to 36 minus 11. X square will be equal to 25. Since x square is equals to 25, so x can be equal to 5 or minus 5. So from the second equation, we have two values of x, 5 and minus 5. So 9 and 5 are the solutions of the first equation, and 5 and minus 5 are the solution of the second equation. We have to find a value of x which satisfies both the equation. So clearly you can see that 5 and 5 is common to both. So x is equals to 5 will be a solution to both the equations.